morning everyone. So today I'm continuing the Alpine Panorama trail. Behind me just there is the KKL, so the Luzern concert house. So yeah, it's a little bit dark at the moment, it's just gone 7 AM. So yeah, for the first, so I'm doing 2 stages today. Stage 11 and 12, with stage 11 being 13 kilometers with 500 meters of elevation gain. Stage 12 being 10 kilometers with 200 meters of elevation gain. So yeah, should be a nice little mix. Starting off going through the heart of Luzern and then into the countryside towards Wollhausen. So yeah. Not much further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so I've taken a slight deviation from the route, mainly because it's to cross the world famous Compeltely, which is just in front of me here. So yeah, I mean it's not too far off the route itself, but it's still just something I've wanted to check out for a while. Okay, so here we are. On the Compeltely. So this river here is the Rus, starting from its Vierwaldstättersee segment. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, this is not the official Alpen Panoramaweg route, this is just a little something extra that I've done for today. So yeah. So unfortunately I don't actually know the names of all of the mountains here, but I'll say the ones that I do know. Just in front of me here is the Rigi, and behind the trees just there, oops, no, just there, is the Birkenstock. And then just over here, right in front of me, is Pilatus. Now, one thing, I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video, but you might have noticed I'm wearing different shoes rather than my actual hiking boots. And I'm actually wearing my low-cut approach shoes because most of the road, or most of the path anyway, is fairly flat. Now for Christmas I did get some new some very rigid C1 crampon compatible boots, and to walk on this terrain is very uncomfortable. And what's today? Today's January the 28th, so 3 days ago I turned 28 and I'm doing my first proper field test of the new Garmin Fenix 8. So yeah, that's it really. Onwards I go. Alrighty, so what I've just hiked is the Sonnenberg. So yeah, that's the most of the ascent done for today. Now it's just on the downhill and then flat along the Kleine Emme to Malters, and then following the same river to Volhausen. And then the next stage is Volhausen to Napf. And yeah, then we're not quite sure what the name of the hills are, but they're definitely more Zürich Oberland in comparison to the Jura. So yeah, we shall see. It's a part of Switzerland I've never really truly been to. So yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, it's really it to talk about for the moment. But on another note, what's really cool is as I was climbing up or walking up the Sonnenberg, I saw somewhere that I haven't seen in a very long time, and that was my old Kaserne when I did my RS Rekrutenschule back in 2019. So yeah, and I think, if memory serves correctly, I didn't have a Garmin or any sort of GPS device on me at the time, but I am pretty sure that somewhere around here, I know for a fact that I did some form of training in one of the fields around here, that I don't exactly know for a fact where, but I think, because the view is very similar, that I will be walking a short section of the march that we did from that training area back to my Kaserne. So yeah, it definitely brings back some fun memories. I do have to say my shoes are a lot more comfortable this time than back in 2019, and my pack is significantly lighter as well. So yeah, happy days and fun memories. One other thing I have forgotten to mention is that at the moment there is a slight detour. Not big, a couple of kilometres, but yeah, basically I'm not sure. I think they're doing repair work on the footpath, so yeah, adds a little bit of time, but it's still roughly the same route. Happy days. Well, it's going to be completely flat like this for the next 10 kilometers, give or take. So, yeah. Another thing that I did see that was really cool was I couldn't exactly tell from the distance that I was, but it was definitely a big cargo aircraft of some sort. I don't know if it was an Antonov 124, a C-130 Hercules, or an Airbus A400. I don't know, I didn't see. I'm pretty sure the noise of the engines meant it was a turboprop, so I'm leaning more towards the C-130 or the A400. But again, I was too far away and I didn't have my binoculars with me, so yeah. But here's a photo of it anyway. Other than that, progress is progressing progressively. Happy days. So, as you can see, once again the Alpen Panoramaweg, number 3 there, has joined with the Via Jacobi, number 4, also known as the Camino de Santiago, which coincidentally also starts in Rorschach. Yeah. So, yeah. And then we've got the Emme Uferweg, number 83 there, which is one of the regional hikes in Canton Luzern. So, yeah, that's that. And then just behind me here, just in front of me I should say, is the Emme. So, yeah. Alrighty, so this is a submerged weir, and this is one of the most dangerous parts, pieces of water that you can ever take a kayak, pack raft, canoe or whatever on. So basically what happens is the water, there's a wall under there that pushes the water down, and you can even see how the water is going back towards that. And what's happening basically is you have a swirl, basically like a washing machine effect underneath the water, which means if you get pulled under there, there is a very limited chance of you coming back out. Yeah, because the thing is like this water can be very deep, and yeah. So this is one thing I will never ever take the pack raft on, is something like this. So yeah. Truth be told, the next 10 kilometers from Malters to Volhusen completely flat, and I know I'm not really going to enjoy it, so I've decided to call it a day here at Malters after just under 18 kilometers. So yeah, fairly happy with that, and yeah, see you on the next one.